Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Morgan Dollar Mondays with Massabesic Gold and Silver. I'm Dean with Massabesic Gold and Silver. I'm fresh back from vacation, so I wanted to bring you a really nice Morgan Dollar Mondays for you. This is going to be a real treat. We're going to be looking at three Morgans, actually. One certified, or I should say two certified, one raw. And I think we're going to begin here with this lovely 1887 Philadelphia. Often seen in the background here. As you can see, this is a nice choice coin, or at least I grade it choice. Maybe on a good day it might head up to mint state 64, but I think it would probably fall in that mint state 63. The reverse is quite nice, but the obverse seems to have quite a bit of hits, especially on her cheek and neck. But we'll take a closer look at that coin in a little bit. I wanted to show you another 1887 Philadelphia. This one is in a PCGS slab. You can see here some really nice toning just above Liberty's forehead here. Nothing too spectacular, just that kind of nice golden tone there. That's really the only spot that we can see it. You can see some contact marks on her cheek and neck. Nothing too distracting, but I'm sure for you experts, you already established the grade of this coin. Again, for those who are learning grading, I'm going to hold back on the grade here, but let's look at these side by side. The reverses here seem to be pretty comparable. They seem very much alike. Nothing too bad here, but when we look at the obverse, at least the one on the right seems to have a lot more contact marks compared to the one on the left. And again, I'm just still kind of learning how to grade myself, and it's really hard with mint state coins, at least when they're very close in grade like this. Let's take a closer look here at the PCGS graded 1887. This seems to be a decent coin overall. Yes, there's a lot of contact marks on Liberty's cheek and neck, and some in the fields as well. But overall, the strike seems to be quite strong, and there are some nice die cracks to look at, and it's just kind of fun to look at this coin. Nothing spectacular, nothing really stands out about it, but overall, this is just a nice coin that you could pick up for relatively cheap and add to really any collection. I really enjoyed reading Bauer's commentary on the 1887. He is quite funny when he's talking about how in 1886 the Philadelphia Mint had produced a new record for Morgans in the form of mintages, but they outdid themselves the following year with the 1887. And the Philadelphia Mint actually produced 20,290,000 of the 1887, and they would hold that record until 1921, when obviously the mintage was much more. He also talks how the specimens are easily found out there. You can find them from being well worn right up through MS65. And as we look at this coin, this is a nice mint state 64. It's a nice coin. It's really a nice coin. He even says if you're not into numismatics, the 1887 is a great coin for investment. If that's what you wanted, you can find MS66 and MS67 specimens for, again, relatively cheap. And so if that's something that you were looking at, not so much the numismatic value, but more so the kind of the numismatic stacker, if you will. Looking back at this raw coin, again, I'm sticking with the MS63. I think that's what it would grade if I was to send this off. And I don't really see any point in sending it off to be graded, because the amount of money I'd spend in grading and the amount of money that I would be able to sell this coin for just doesn't seem to be, well worth it. This is a nice raw coin, though. That's why I keep it. There's some interesting things here on the coin itself that I enjoy looking at, and I just like holding on to it and kind of putting it in our background here so you can enjoy it each week. I do try to switch up the Morgans in the background, but hey, I only have so many. So the last 1887 I wanted to look at here is really one of my favorites. I recently purchased this, actually. One, you can see because of the toning. I thought the toning was really fantastic. I know people like to say, monster toner and such like that. I don't really consider this a monster toner, but when I see the monster toners, at least it's the whole coin is like this. As you can see here, the reverse has a lot of color, the obverse not so much. But again, I really enjoy this coin for a variety of reasons. One is the toning, and for those of you with keen eyes, you've already noticed on the obverse here the other reason why I really like this coin, because the 1887 has some VAMs. And as we look at this coin, I'm not going to just point it out to you, but are you seeing here anything with Liberty? Let's take a closer look here at her eye. As you can see here, there are two lines. There's some doubling in her eye, and this is one of my favorite VAMs. This is the alligator eye. Really a fun VAM to look for. It is part of the top 100. If I remember correctly, it's number 57 in the top 100 VAMs. And if you remember, VAMs are Van Allen and Malice. They are the two gentlemen who went through hundreds of thousands of Morgans to find these little varieties. So this is a really fun one. It's really easy to see too. I know I have it under magnification here, but you really, if you've got decent eyes, you can actually see it without even really using the magnification. So again, this is another reason why I purchased this coin. Was it is one of the top 100, has this beautiful, beautiful, vibrant luster, vibrant colors, and the luster is quite nice. Especially here on the reverse with all of these vibrant colors and also the nice luster that goes along with it. I don't know if I really agree with the grade that NGC has put on this coin. Well, I guess I should back up and say, I am not a professional grader, obviously, but when I look at this coin, especially compared to the other two coins that we've looked at, this is a superior coin, not just because of the toning. I know I like the toning, but if you look through the toning, to me, the luster and the contact marks are so much better than the other two coins that we've looked at. Go ahead and put in the comments what you think the grade is on this coin. Go ahead and put what you really think it is, because I would really like to know. The other reason why I like this coin is we do have a nice VSS sticker on here. That's the Variety Slabbing Service. So they, show you the VAM. It's VAM 12, and they show you right there with the picture what to look for VAM 12 on the 1887, which is the alligator eye, or some people say gator eye. I really enjoy looking for some VAMs. I will not spend tons of money on it, but anyway. So you can see here it's a nice MS64. I think it's really, really nice MS64. I think maybe it's an MS65. I don't know. Put in the comments what you think. I just think it's really beautiful. So let me know if you agree with the grade. Let me know what you think of the VAMs. Let me know what you think of the toning. And as always, keep coming back, checking out my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, or at least consider subscribing. And until we meet again, stay safe and enjoy.